Greg Harriman here in the studio from the Road Rash Cafe. I think, man, we were just talking during the break. I've been a fan of your business, but just hearing all that you, one, do for the community, and two, the service that you provide, I'm a big fan of you guys now.
Well, thank you.
And for people who aren't familiar with the Road Rash Cafe, I think first and foremost, maybe a quick interview for everybody out there.
Road Rash Cafe, first off, we don't serve food, serve oil.
Nah, I love it.
We have a lot of people come in and go, "Where's the food?" It's across the street. This is a bike shop, you know. So a lot of people don't get it, but they have a lot of fun with it. Motorcycle parts and accessories. Have a service shop in the back. Have a full-time technician. He's got over 45 years worth of knowledge in the industry, from Suzuki's to Harleys and up and down the line. Wintertime, we take care of your snow blowers. Is a big thing up here. Do a pickup and delivery on those throughout the winter. Also do pickup and delivery on your motorcycles throughout the summer. Get them back to the shop, get them squared away, and get them back to your house so you can enjoy them or save gas money. Yeah,
exactly. It's a huge service that you're providing for people out there. And I didn't really think about it until you said it, but you're like, hey man, with the way gas prices are, a lot of people, it's cheaper for them to park the big, you know, gas guzzling Ford F-150 and to pay, you know, the money it's going to take to get the old bike going again. And if a bike's older than 7 years, you said it, that a lot of these dealerships that work with them are saying, nope, 7 years, I don't work with them. But you're like, I'll go and pick it up and I'll work on it.
Yeah, they're turning them away, you know, and they're overrun with work on a lot of the new bikes and stuff they have to take care of. So you get a motorcycle in there. I mean, I just picked up a guy's bike the other day. It's a 55 Panhead Harley.
That's awesome.
And the dealerships, they won't work on it because of the age, but you know,
for you, it's fun, right?
I went to his house and picked it up and bring it back, and we got it running, fired, and the guy's happy, and he going down the road on his Panhead, you know. So I can find parts for it. I don't care what it is.
That's awesome. I love that. It's like a challenge.
Oh, I love it. And the older the bike, the worse the condition it's in, the happier I get, because you know I've been working all the way across the country, so I have resources, you know, all the way back east, and I got people that I can call, and they got stuff laying around for me. I'll find it.
Yeah, and from what it seems like, you can get the parts pretty fast with the connections that you've had in the industry throughout the years.
A lot of my stuff, and I deal with a lot of things that the dealerships deal with, Parts Unlimited, Drag Specialties, Tucker Rocky. A lot of those things I can get online, and when a customer brings a motorcycle in, I can actually research the parts as he stands there, and I can find out where they're geographically located. So a lot of that stuff I get next day at no extra cost. So, you know, I can say, yep, I can have it, and I'll have it here tomorrow. Just leave me your motorcycle. I'll get it done. I'll call you when it's over with. And they have their bike usually by the next day, you know, unless the motor's detonated, and then it usually takes me a couple of days, but I'll still get it.
It seems like the theme dealing with you is the no extra cost involved. I think is really cool. You're really trying to make it easy for people to not only get their bike fixed, but also to sell their bike. I think your consignment thing that you're running there, this is a really cool thing for people, and it's something that kind of hard to believe once you actually get into the details. So if people want a bike and they want to get rid of it, or they want to pick one up, what can you do?
Basically what it is, and yeah, it kind of takes people by surprise, but all the bikes that we have out in front of the shop, they're consignment bikes. And what I do, I can only take so many because my shop's only so big, and at night I bring them inside and they sit in under an alarm and everything, and the next day I take them out and I put them out by the street. And what that is people who have a motorcycle that they do want to sell, I allow them to sell it off of my lot, but we don't take a commission or a cut or anything like that. We just do it as a service to the community. Basically, hey, I have a bike that I want to sell, bring it up, you get 3 weeks, somebody comes in, they like the bike, I just hand them, you know, the guy's number, so call him, he's the one you want to talk to, they get together and they do what they need to do. And, you know, I acquire a customer, I keep a customer, you know, it's just kind of a nice thing to, you know, make you sleep good at night that you did something good for somebody. So
tell you what, man, you're a great asset to this community having that type of attitude. That's awesome. And then another way you give back, you also participate with the Derby Dames. And
I do.
And you also sponsor the Derby Dames, which are the coolest roller girls anywhere.
They are. Yeah, I'm a skating ref with the team, also known as Captain Spalding. I skate with them. They use us male refs. They beat us up on a regular, so that way when it comes bout time, you know, they got done beating up on men, so they can handle the other girls from the other leagues. And what I do at the shop there for them is I carry a few things because they have to go so far to get their thing. They have to drive an hour and a half to get pads.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So I got hooked up with 888, and I carry some knee pads and elbow pads and wrist guards and things like that they would need. My wife's really into it. In fact, she sang the national anthem at the last bout. So she gets them the derby socks and, you know, all the cool little things like that. And sometimes they'll bring me their skates, and I'll kind of service them and fix them for them. And, you know, it's like, you need them working, I'll fix it.
But exactly,
you know,
get anything.
I'll Loctite the toe stops in. And I sell their T-shirts for them too, so they can have some money, so they can go and travel and do their bouts. And it's a professional team, so I kind of like to help them out. So.
Well, that's great. Keep up the good work. If people want more information about the Road Rash Cafe, to find you, to get a bike, or to have you pick up theirs, how can they get there?
You can swing by 2218 Lake Tahoe Boulevard. We're right across the street from King's Beverage, next door to Verizon. You can go to our website, theroadrashcafe.com. You can Facebook us, and it's just simple as just Road Rash. Or just stop by the shop and drive by and see what's out there. The bikes out front are changing all the time because people are always bringing stuff or taking stuff, and you never know what's going to show up there. Or come inside, because sometimes I leave some of the really good stuff indoors.
Right on. We'll keep up the good work, Craig.
Thank you so much.
Having you here at Lake Tahoe. Craig Harriman from the Road Rash Cafe. Go to theroadrashcafe.com for more information. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Appreciate it.
We'll be right back.